Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I am Hamid Ali, lecturer in English at Imcb Sihala. Welcome to Islamabad Model College for Boys Sihala podcast. And I am very glad and excited as well when I am going to record this first Islamabad Model College for Boys podcast. Thanks to Almighty Allah, we have set up a state of the art podcast studio at Imcb Sihala, where we are going to explore number of topics, education related topics, literature, science, history, and entertainment as well. The purpose of taking this initiative, the purpose of setting up this podcast series is to foster communication skills among the students. This podcast series or this podcast setup will bring a platform, it will provide a platform to the students where they could express themselves, where they could express their ideas, and it will also provide them an opportunity where they would be recognized by the community, they would bring out their latent talents. Now, I would like to commend, I would like to salute the efforts of visionary Federal Secretary for Federal Education and Professional Training, Mr. Mohyuddin Wani Sahab. His visionary steps, his innovations would surely raise the standard of federal education. I would also like to thank worthy Principal Professor Zahoor Ahmed Sahib, Principal IMCB Sihala, for motivating and guiding us to execute this great task of creating a podcast room or podcast studio. I would like to thank especially my colleague Professor Hazar Rahman, lecturer in health and physical education, for being a helping hand to create this podcast studio. He helped me a lot to create this studio. I would also like to thank our administrative staff, especially Imran Suleiman, who also put his efforts to create this room. Today's podcast ends here. We will be back with number of exciting podcasts. Stay tuned. Till then, Allah Hafiz.